Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy AYT the hunGRYninJAZ, bringing you a deck profile of something you think you should know what it is. Not really. I'm lying. Okay. Yesterday I went to locals. We had a tournament. I have a local tournament report after this. At least my way I went through the tournament. I'm gonna have a separate video for that. How my this tournament was. So at locals we had fun. A lot of fun. We had a tournament the first time in ages. Awesome. And my spark for Yu-Gi-Oh has been relit because some of my friends helped me get this deck together that I've been playing on DN for the better part of a year and a half. Like with Dark World, I've been playing for a year and a half. I put this deck together before I started playing Dark World on DN. I fucking love this deck. I'm glad to be able to play it in TCG. It's that big shit. Evilswarm, nigga. I'm not one of them fanboys that just jumped on because well OCGs has it. It's good over there, so it's good over here. Nah, motherfucker. I love this damn deck. This is one of my favorite decks. Right up there with Dark World. Right up there with X-Area. It is one of my favorite decks I've ever had the opportunity to play in before. And now I actually get to play with it in real life. You don't know how happy that makes me right now as far as Yu-Gi-Oh player, that makes me really fucking happy. So I'm gonna hit y'all up with this deck profile, show it to y'all, so I can have some fun with it, real proper, boy. Let's go. Okay, and just so you know, I'm gonna give more into it with the next different video, but I went 4-0. I beat Agent Falcon Control, Water, Makina Gear, and Heretics. I lost in the top 4 playoff against Heretics, the same guy I beat. So let me get right into the deck profile. 2 Rescue Rabbit, 3 Heal Your Throat. Yes, your only rabbit target, which means you should not run Tour Guide. If you have this and the dinos, run Tour Guide so you can reuse rabbit. But if you're not, I'm not saying it's bad. I just personally don't like having 2 cards in the deck for no other reason. And if you're gonna have them in there, at least have one other target, because there ain't no point just running 2 in there for no reason, man. It's really no point. Oh, just so you can go Levier for what? If you want to take your rabbit, or mirror match take their rabbit, what's the point? What goes in main is just to stall. You have 1 card in there just to go into 1 card. There's not really a point to that. And whenever you draw both of them, you're minusing yourself from the hand. So, alright, next 3 for someone Castor. One of the MVPs of the deck. They need Castor. So the idea is to get extra normal summons. So that's why Kirkion is very good, because you get to recycle and add stuff to your hand and do it. But until then, Castor, you have to run 3 Castor to get all your shit off. And as a warrior, so go figure. Got Evilswarm Deck. I played 3. Most people like to play 2. I played 3 because you can always have that extra level 2, level 4. I mean, so and special summonable when your opponent has more monsters than you, which happens quite a lot. The Gear player had 3 monsters. I was able to special summon the 2 in my hand, plus had Castor to do an extra normal summon. It's fucking awesome. And the thing some people don't know about Castor is immune to Valor and Phoenix Chain because it's a continuous condition. So once its condition for its effect happen, basically when it gets normal summon, you get that extra normal summon regardless of what they do to it after that. Only thing that stops that is if Skill Drain was on the field prior to you summon. Alright, that's not all the monsters now. 2 Thunderbird, of course. I think 3 is a little cloggy. 2 is fine, but this thing put in work yesterday. The fact that it gets banished and comes back at the next standby phase, not just yours. They have written that wrong on the DT version, and they corrected it on this version. Alright, my 2 techs, Evilswarm Lantern and Evilswarm Harvest Leg. I think that's how it's pronounced, I'm not sure. Lantern, I think every Evilswarm deck should tech that because you need it. I lost to the Falcon Control because of Christian. And then game 3, he stalled with a Consecrated Light. you need this fucking card. Cause if you can't special summon, you're sort of fucked. So you have to have something to get them off the field. That he also comes in for that as well. Because when he's flipped, you send a face-up monster back to your opponent's hand. No face-up card, any card, back to your opponent's hand. These are just basic monster removal tactics, because if they get something on you first turn that stops all special summons, you're fucked. Dark Arm Dragon. DAD puts in work, motherfuckers. You're dead at the door when he hits the field. You are dead at the door when he hits the field. DAD. See what I did there? 3 of Fame Veiler. I didn't have these for the tournament. I wish I did. God will warn. I'm not bullshitting with y'all when I say this. My homeboy would tell you, if I had that, I would have won, because I could at least slow down the hierarchies somewhere along the way. I had Max C, I was drawing, but I had no outs. But 3 Veiler. Alright, for the spells, 2 Duality, Reinforcements, Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm, 1 MST. I'm mad, I should have ran more than 1, but at the same time, it didn't hurt just to run 1. Depends on what happens when Kirkion comes out. I might drop this one, or I might up to 2. Depends on how I see that things are. On DN I run none in the main deck. That's with Kirkion. So, and the round spells 2 Infestation Pandemic. I want to run 3, but it's a little cloggy, so I'll probably get a 3rd one and put it in the side deck. But this deck ran amazing yesterday. It ran exactly as I expected it to. Alright, for traps, which is the second biggest stack in here. Basic staple traps, 2 Compulse, 2 Mirror Force, 2 Torrential, 2 Phoenix Chain, Infestation, Infection. That was really the MVP of the deck, because it allows you to return Evilswarm, not exceed. It allows you to return the Evilswarm and add anyone to your hand. So when Kirkion comes out, that's Beast. Also, it helped me get Old Lantern, which is a great tech, and I was able to use it to get outs. XC is Reborn, which is going to be better in the coming months, and it's good now. I want to run 2, but I'd probably just stick with 1 in there. It's pretty good. And to round out my traps, got Dark Ride, which helped some. It's probably coming out at one point, but it helped a lot. And the Solemn Brigade. Alright, now time for my extra deck. Right now, at this point in the meta, you only need 2 Ophion. I'm going to get a 3rd at some point, but right now you just need 2. I'm going to get a 3rd at some point though, because you probably need 3 of these dragons coming out. Bahamut. Some people want to run 2 because they're worried about the mirror match, but mirror match, I'll probably get some electric viruses for that. So, because basically, if you're gonna run 2, that means you basically use 6 monsters up just to go 2. So one is about, because you need Evilswarm Thanatos. Reason I run him, because you need that rank 4 that can just detach, that allows you to summon Dad. That's what I did. And also his effect is not bad either. Basically makes it immune to anything. This card really shines in Dark World though, because you summon it under gates, it makes it stronger than Dragosack and Big Eye, and they can't get over it. And then around out Evilswarm exceeds Evilswarm Nightmare. Nightmare help put your opponent in a bad situation, because when it's special summon, you flip it. Doesn't matter how. It's not like Thunder King and rest of them. If it gets special summon, you flip it face down, because it's not negating anything. So you just flip it face down. Now for the generics, got Gemini Pearl, Utopia. Late Armor Ninja will come out for a Shockmaster or Ouroboros whenever I get another one. Evil Gishki, Maragwise, still using it. Photon Pap, Black Corn, Heroic Champion. People run that in your extra if you're running Evilswarm. Never know. Castor is a warrior now. Roach, Maystroke, and Cowboy. That's it for the extra deck. Now I'm going to go through my side deck real quick like. Where is this shit? Alright, because of the Fire Tick fiasco, I got Gores in there now. 2 Max C, they were in the main yesterday. I relegated to the side because of Effect Veiler. 2 Evilswarm, Azanthoth is out as monster out. You return a special summon monster to your opponent's deck. To the deck. Alright, 2 MST, the other 2 goes in match. 3 Imperial Walls for the upcoming E-Dragons crazy out your mind shit. And 3 Soul Drain, which is always good. Well, that's it for the deck profile. I'm really happy to have this deck. I'm like a grade school kid with a new toy, nigga. Anyway, this your boy AYT of the hunGRYninJAZ out. Subscribe, hit that like button. Give me some pointers. I'm trying to do this shit better. Yeah, man. Just hit your boy up. AYT the hunGRYninJAZ. hunGRYninJAZ for life. Theakis and me come out a new video with the last of Dying Breed. Give a shout out to my boys. Y'all know Mr. Williams, Mr. Wheeler. Y'all know who y'all are. Tay, y'all know Sheeny. You know, alright. I'm out. Peace, y'all.